Howdy, folks. I'm Mark Newfield, talking about planning for high earning families and individuals. Uh, this edition is about annual planning. Uh, it's typically the thing that gets onto people's minds or into people's minds this time of year. I would say to you that the number of things that you ought to be thinking about annually are more than most people would want to cram into 1 month. And my 2 cents on this is I would carve these things up into maybe 3 annual sessions and do one every 4 months rather than try and do it all in 1 week or 1 month of the year. And you might take taxes and insurance in one session and investment and saving in another and estate and gift planning in a third, or any way you'd want to do it. But in my opinion, all of these things need some annual attention. But let's talk about what might go on the list of things to think about annually. One thing is saving strategy. Are you saving enough, and are you saving it in the right places, both taxable and tax deferred, or tax qualified / retirement? Are there opportunities to reduce your tax bracket? Can you defer salary or bonus or income if you're W-2 into the following year? Can you defer revenue or accelerate expenses if you own a small business? Should you be doing things like making 529 contributions? Have you made your retirement plan contributions, which are, of course, tax deferred? And there are a number of options there, like an individual retirement account or a simplified employee pension plan, or profit sharing, your 401k, or maybe a cash balance plan if you're doing something sophisticated. Do you make charitable contributions, and have you made them for the year? Did you use appreciated investments if you're working from a taxable account? If you're using retirement accounts, you can use your required minimum distribution to make charitable contributions. Or if you're over 70 and a half, you can make up to $100,000 worth of qualified charitable contributions directly out of your IRA. And if you're having a high income year, maybe you lump multiple years into 1 year, either directly to the charity or using a donor advised fund if you want to spread it out, or you don't know charitably who you would give it to. Have you reviewed your tax withholding and made the appropriate estimated payments? There's no point in paying a penalty simply because you didn't do this review. Have you considered Roth conversions? Are you avoiding mutual fund capital gain distributions? The mutual funds report what their estimated distributions are going to be, and they give you time to actually sell out of the fund. That way you avoid the distribution. You can always buy the fund back in the following year. It's probably time to review your investment strategy. Have your goals changed? Does that mean you need a different allocation? If not, do you need to rebalance because maybe equities have far outperformed bonds, like maybe this year? You might want to delay that until January if it would generate significant gains. Can you tax loss harvest in your taxable accounts? If you're in a lower tax bracket, and there is a 0 capital gain tax bracket, can you tax gain harvest, and should you? And then overall, have you reviewed the tax efficiency of your portfolio and located investments that generate taxable income into qualified accounts, for example? Do you have excess cash, and should you put it to work somewhere at something higher than the rate that your bank is paying you? When was the last time you reviewed your estate plans, including your beneficiaries, trustees, guardians, and any trusts that you have established? Have you made your gifts for the year if you have a gifting strategy? Then there are things like your insurance coverages, both your personal, that is life and disability long-term care, your liability insurance, like your homeowners, and then your cars and maybe watercraft, and then if you own a business, your business liability insurance. So again, that's a lot to cover. I wouldn't advocate that you do it all at once. I would advocate that you do it. Now, to be fair, each one of these topics goes much deeper. I spent an hour and a half in a year-end tax planning seminar just this week, and you could easily spend much more than these few minutes of time The purpose here is to provide you a list and give you some thinking. Hopefully this is helpful to you. I hope you had a fantastic Thanksgiving. I hope you're having an amazing rest of the set of holidays. If there are topics you want me to cover, please let me know. I hope all is well. Bye-bye.